it's Melissa from Swindon Libraries and Information Service, back with the first of 3 spooky specials for Halloween. So what I thought we would make over the next few sessions is some things to go in a Halloween window display, as we're doing Halloween a little bit differently this year. So first idea is to make some Halloween bats, and you can see that these ones I've left able to stand up, they're freestanding, and these ones I've bent the bottom in as well. And it was so that we had the choice really then as to whether we put them all together on a piece of wool or string and made bat bunting, or just popped them in your window a little bit like that. The other thing I thought is, because we've done lots of things this year to think about colours and the rainbow, as it has been such a strange year, is that we could have very traditional bats like this one, but I also thought it'd be quite fun to have some more colourful bats here. So you can see that some of the wallpaper scraps I've used are a bit more colourful than perhaps you would normally see for Halloween. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, kitchen roll tube. If you just cut it in half, it's a bit tricky to get started. Okay, probably best not to use a loo roll tube just because they can be a bit germy. Okay, so you can either use some wallpaper scraps a bit like this, okay, or of course you could paint it if you wanted to, or even wrap wool round like we did in the summer. But with this one I'm just going to use some wallpaper. Okay, so don't worry if it's slightly bigger than your tube, because we can just tuck any loose ends in. Okay, so I've got my glue stick there. Sorry, Mr. Bat. Okay. This is just some samples of wallpaper I managed to pick up in a local DIY store. But could be newspaper, could be anything you've got to hand really. I just tuck the paper up inside. There we go. Now this bit's a little bit tricky. Okay, put the seam at the back so we don't see it in the window, and you just need to try and press the top of your tube down, okay, and then do the same at the front, and that gives you these nice sort of bat shaped ears. Okay, now I could do the same at the bottom, but because it makes it easier for me to stand it up on the table and show you, I'm going to leave this one freestanding for now. Okay, so bat wings, again, I'm going to use some black thick paper here, but you could use a coordinating colour, a contrasting colour, it's up to you. And I've got a little bat wing template I just made. There we go. And if I fold it in half, obviously I get nice even wings. Okay, so okay, you can just about see the lead pencil on there, so yeah. So nice bit of glue on the back. There we go. And then some eyes. Could use googly eyes, but could use hand-drawn eyes. Okay, but I found some green buttons and I actually thought they'd be quite funky to use as eyes. Okay, and really the last thing to think about, as well as the eyes, is some bat fangs. So I've just got a little bit of cardboard packaging here. Oops, dear, caught my scissors. There we go. Just make some nice bat fangs there. Okay. And then I can stick everything on together. Depending if you do use wallpaper, you might find that you need to use the runny sort of school glue rather than a glue stick. You might need to lay your bat down while everything dries. Okay, but just experiment. And there we go. We've got our first cardboard tube bat. Okay. If you don't have any of these tubes at home, of course you could always use a flat bit of cardboard and curl it into a tube. But I'd love to see perhaps some Halloween bunting made of these cardboard tube bats. So send your photos in to loutreach@swindon.gov.uk. See you again soon.